Dr. Joey Schulman is here. It's all about staying healthy and, you know, making sure you've got a good food plan going on, but also about hydration. So this comes up again and again and again, that we need to be drinking water and staying hydrated. It's not that easy for all of us. Yep. Not everyone loves just the taste of water. I know my mom's one of those people. She needs a little something in the water. Right. Like just, you know, like bubbly water or something that's going to make it easier. So we're going to talk about ways to stay healthy, ways to hydrate, and make it easy for everyone.
Perfect. So you know, you've heard me say a million times, 2 liters of water per day.
Right.
This is 2 liters. So I just want to show our audience and audience at home how much that is. So that's 2 liters of water. That's what I want you to have per day.
It's a lot of water.
It's a lot of water.
It's a lot of trips to the washroom.
It's a game changer for energy. It's a game changer for if you have headaches, for skin.
Yeah.
One of the producers and I were talking off camera for skin. This is my new favorite water bottle, which is Swell, which
mine
is
too.
great. I know you have one too.
It.
And it keeps your water nice and cold, which is fantastic.
Right, so if you're one of those people that needs the water to be freezing cold, get a bottle that's going to work. I'm fine with the lukewarm water. I have no problem with that. Too. Yeah.
But the key is, if you're not thirsty, drink.
Yeah.
You should be thirsty. So a well-hydrated person is actually thirsty.
Okay.
I want to show you this. Any ideas what this is?
Is that sugar?
This is sugar.
Ew.
So this is the average amount of sugar in a can of pop.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
In one can of pop.
In one can, 12 ounces. So that's 10 teaspoons of sugar.
Yeah.
So if you have a can of pop, that's how much sugar you're getting. So why not switch to something healthier? Nestle Pure Life does have a lightly carbonated, naturally flavored water. You know, there's lots of drinking that happens at the cottage, the wrong type of drinking, or in the summertime, or pops, and the audience is laughing at that.
We understand.
So we can definitely switch to something healthier and that tastes good and is also hydrating.
Right.
So your water, you can flavor it up a little bit.
And it's got a bit of bubble in it?
It's got a little bit of bubble in it.
That's the thing. Some people need a little bit of that bubble.
It just feels a little more
fun. Kind of fancy.
Fancy and fun. You know, in addition to staying really, really hydrated, there's a few things that are game changers for health, and I love small little things that change the game. I can't say it enough. Pick a color. Pick a color and eat it. And pack your snacks wisely. So always travel with food. So
absolutely.
Always travel with food. And then, of course, herbal teas are a great way to stay hydrated as well, hot or cold, any way you want to do it.
I find it interesting that you say always travel with food, because I always travel with food. I never, ever since the days I was a VJ, a video journalist, so I'm driving myself to the shoots, I'm shooting it, I'm reporting it. I would find myself in situations where I might not be back in the station for 6 hours. Yeah. I would always have lunch, and people think, and lunch and snacks. And people think it's crazy that I always have food in my bag, but why would you have it any other way?
I almost feel anxious if I don't have the food in my bag. I love knowing. My husband always laughs at me. He's like, it's okay if you're hungry. You can get hungry. That's okay.
Like, no, I don't want to be hungry.
But
also, no one wants me to be hungry, because you don't want to be around me when I'm hungry, right? Have some snacks.
Have some snacks. So stay hydrated, snack healthy, eat clean this summer, fall off the health wagon, but then get back on.
Absolutely. With the teas, are teas as hydrating as anything else? So can you basically replace your water with green tea? Like, is it the same?
It is the same.
Or an herbal tea?
You can't replace your coffee with water. So when you're drinking coffee, you're not hydrating, you're dehydrating.
Got it.
So every cup of coffee you have, I want you to have an extra glass of water.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a challenge for you right there, all right? Nestle Pure Life sparkling water is available in a range of flavors, and our audience today will take home a case of sparkling water, a gym bag, and a water bottle, which is great. We'll also draw for a $250 Metro gift card. If you're at home, check out cityline.ca for your chance to win a weekend in Toronto. That's worth over $2,000. Wow. Thank you, Joey.
Thank you.
More coming up. Stay with us. And it is these huge wildfires that have been burning in Fort McMurray. Now, you're seeing it. You're seeing it on social media. You're seeing it in the news. And one thing that jumped out at me right away, probably from day 2 of this story, is seeing people come out and help in droves. And it gives me the tingles, the shivers. It restores my faith in humanity. And I think we've all read about beautiful stories that have come out of this catastrophic fire. Marilyn, you've been like following it.
Well, I've been lying on the couch, so I've been watching a lot of TV.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, I got goosebumps and I'll probably cry, but the one that got me the most, not the most, but of them, the shift workers. And so people knowing that there were neighbors that were home as the fire was coming at them and pounding on their doors because they got earplugs on and white noise machines to get them out of the way of the fire. And a bunch of people saved their friends because they broke into their houses to get them to wake up.
Oh my gosh.
And so they would have died in the fire in the house because you're
Absolutely.
asleep, right? Maybe you took sleeping pills. Who knows? You
That's
know?
right. You got the masks on. You've got the double, the blinds down. How
Watch
about
your
you,
back,
Stace?
watch your
You've
back.
got people out west.
Yeah, we have, you know, and I think so many of these random acts of kindness are a reflection of that type of person, and that's who lives out there. It's lots of farmers, it's lots of people who are used to pitching in. The story that really touched me was the one about the firefighters who'd done a full 48-hour shift, no break, and on their time off, they went and rescued all the pets from people's homes. So they went and got the names of the pets, and then they went back in and actually like called the names and got the dogs and the cats and a pig out. And
Yeah, I heard about that.
how lovely, right?
They're family members,
They're
and I think
family
a lot of people were
members.
brokenhearted because they found out the fires were burning. They were at work. They were not able to go back to their
That's what happened.
houses to get
Yes,
anything.
get anything.
And so you've got family members that are left behind. Your pets are left behind, and I think that it is just, it's amazing the amount of attention we're seeing, even for the pets. I think we're going to be seeing great adoption efforts. We're going to be seeing great efforts made to rescue whatever pets there are left. So, you know, I leave you with this today. I was going to ask you guys about random acts of kindness, but I'll leave it to our viewers. When you're out there today and you see an opportunity to do a small thing, it could make a very big difference in someone's life. That's what hashtag Cityline Real has always been about. It's been about helping each other. So keep that going, whether it is a huge disaster or just a regular Wednesday. Take that with you. Thanks so much, guys. And thanks for joining us today. Have a great day.